Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. That one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Buffalo, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow. It forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and another incompletion.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Rams will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. Comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. Lighting them off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Finds his man. It's Fowler. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On 2nd and inches, will they be aggressive here? 3 receivers bunched to the right. Caught near the sticks. It's Lindsey. Touchdown, Bulls. They connect for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. After scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll test the right side here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? A pre-snap motion from the offense. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial third down play right here. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaking tackles and going.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the running back takes the handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. 8 just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And they finally tackle him down after one big gain on the pitch and catch. Offense trying to pour it on early here. First down and goal. On On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Colorado State, 0.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Handoff running right. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And the Rams will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. Movement here from the tight end. Looks like there's movement up front again. Another false start. These self-inflicted wounds are mounting. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Oh, completion. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He pulls in the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Receiver in motion now. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
What a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
This defense is reeling now. 1st down and goal. And there's the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Kirk gets Buffalo with the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Colorado State offense is back out there now. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
1st down and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they've got him on the blitz.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
Sack sets up 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. On the move now. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Ball handed off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
1st down and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Colorado State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. They're set now to try the PAT. And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Fowler. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. And now the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking right, this one caught. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Coming up, the first snap in the red zone on this drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The DB's backing off from the line now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. This will likely be the last play of the half. Can you believe it? Another delay of game penalty on this drive. Wow. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up.
42 Spider.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that running play goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. start the third quarter here on the ground. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass complete on a crossing route. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The Rams are going to keep this drive rolling. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Wideout's now clustered. Looking to chuck it again. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Rams will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rams.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fowler. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Ball handed off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. And the same runner's got it again. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? He'll take a deep shot. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally bring him down, but he makes it in. The 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
In the red zone.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Touchdown! Oh, still no answer for this offense. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end was just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offense starts with a short field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's a toss to the left side. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is good. So after After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Motion now from the tight end. He'll look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
On third down, he drops to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's picked for a third time tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defense coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
For the offense.
And Kirk gets Buffalo with the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Buffalo.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The Rams pick up enough yards to move the sticks. The back's got it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. finds a man open on the right side downfield. You make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an arm.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Bulls offense back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets some space around the 30. Now here he goes. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Will start at the 25. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. A completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Here's the target, and it's complete. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Signs with the throw. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter, a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Leaning on the run game here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Has the 1st down and more. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Buffalo. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right on the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Here's that defense shifting again. Sudden the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. They'll toss it to the right side. He shreds the tackle. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made down the middle. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously,
deep shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Takes a shot at the end zone. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he's back to throw again on second down. Grabbed by the receiver.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his back. Pass caught. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. And the Rams hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Rams! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker.